What's going on, everyone? This is Phil from Millennial Money Gains, and I want to welcome you back to a brand new video. In this video, we are going to be doing a stock analysis on ticker symbol CFAC, which is a SPAC merging with a company called Aeye. If you guys are new to the channel, I would like to take this time to personally welcome you to it. On this channel, we go over stock analysis, investing, and personal finance. If that's something that interests you, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Also, if you guys can smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, if you guys are pumped for this video, I really would appreciate it. So CFAC is currently trading at $10.41, so we are getting to this one very early since the base of a SPAC is $10. And who better to explain the company than Aeye themselves? Listen up.
At Aeye, we set out to solve a very different problem. While traditional sensing systems passively collect data, Aeye's active lidar leverages principles from automated targeting systems and biomimicry to scan its environment while intelligently focusing on what matters in order to enable safer, smarter, and faster decisions in complex situations. As a result, Aeye's active lidar enables higher levels of autonomy and functionality, commonly referred to as SAEs levels 2+ through 5, with our goal of optimizing performance, power, and reducing price for wider adoption. We are, at the heart, a software-driven technology company utilizing deterministic artificial intelligence at the edge, and our modular design facilitates product updates and, we believe, encourages participation from the existing value chain in the automotive industry to actually accelerate lidar adoption. This is a high-resolution 3D point cloud overlaid at the point of acquisition with 2D RGB camera pixels from our bore-sighted HD camera. This is an example of how our active sensor not only gives you high-performance 3D data anywhere in the scene, but we can uniquely bore sight with an HD camera, allowing us to read text and use color from signage, lights, and other human cues to help us navigate through dynamic environments. This is just one example of how edge intelligence adds value. Why does this matter? The automotive industry is focused on increasing safety and adding new features that we believe cannot be supported by the sensing technology currently available. If you buy a car with a feature like highway autopilot, you want to feel comfortable that your vehicle can see with absolute certainty that there's a brick in the road, an animal crossing the street, a motorcyclist that's splitting lanes, or another vehicle swerving. And that is what our solution aims to deliver. The ability for your vehicle.
Alright, so after the reverse merger is complete, they will have $230 million in cash and trust from CF Finance Acquisition Corp. Its valuation is a $1.9 billion TEV pre-merger. It will have $420 million in cash to fund operations and accelerate growth. No additional equity capital requirements expected between now and achieving free cash flow. They have 79% existing shareholder equity rollover, 13% SPAC including founder shares, and 9% PIP. So these are all the major investors in Aeye. So just to name a few, there's LG Electronics, there's Subaru, and Intel Capital. Now these are all the major strategic investors and potential partners with this company. So why should you invest in Aeye over any other company? So there's a big market opportunity of over $42 billion by the year 2030. They have about 80 patents, which will be huge for their business and company alone. They have 84% gross margins and 55% EBITDA margins by year 2026 is what they're projecting. And their track record of building and managing publicly traded technology companies. So they have their leadership team and management team has a lot of experience in leading publicly traded companies. AI lidar will drive adoption using edge intelligence. So like a military targeting system, AI's intelligence sensor identifies and focuses on relevant objects such as any animals, any cars, any pedestrians, or anything else in the road. So they search everywhere, they revisit critical objects, they acquire targets, and they track what matters. That is how their technology works, and that's why it will be used in lidar in cars. So like I said before, there's a huge market in lidar. Lidar will be everywhere. Large ADA's commitments expected in the next 18 months will drive down component costs and establish the foundations for AI's growth across other markets. So lidar will be available in trucking, mining, shuttles, delivery, traffic systems, rail, aviation, and drones. So as you can see, it's in a lot of aspects. So you just need to find the right lidar company. There are a few out there. Others include Microvision and Velodyne lidar, which I did a video on a few days ago or a week ago or so. AI is projecting a rapidly growing market opportunity. So as you can see here in 2020, it was about a $3 billion market. They predict in 2025 it will be about a $14 billion market. And by 2030, they're looking at over a $42 billion market. So even if they took a small market share of that, they would be a very successful company. So ADAS opportunities over the next 3 years are expected to drive revenue over the next 8 to 10 years. So where they are looking long term for this company. Let's take a look at their revenue and their projected revenue and all the juicy stuff. So this commercial production begins in Q4 of 2021. And as you can see, they had about $4 million in revenue in 2020. They're projecting $13 million in revenue by 2022, $35 million in revenue by 2023, $175 million in revenue by 2024, $303 million in projected revenue by 2025, and $617 million in projected revenue by 2026. Now, this would be insane growth, and if they can actually capitalize this opportunity, it would be very good for the company. So they have diversified revenue streams across customers and markets. So what do you guys think? Should we buy AI? Well, do you want to hear about my opinion? Haha, I'm just kidding, you will. So, do I think this is a buy? So SPAC, I feel like they have 3 phases. So the first phase is the acquisition phase, where they try to find a potential acquisition target. Now, I made up these phases on my own, and I do believe that they do exist in pretty much all SPACs. So they have the acquisition stage where they try to find a target, and you get the pre-anticipatory run after they found the target. So that already passed. They already found the target. Then they find the target, and then it drops a little bit, and then you get another run leading up towards the merger. And then finally, once they merge, it drops a little bit again. So if you're willing to hold this for a long term, right now is a good time to buy, because it has just a little bit of a premium at $10.41. The market took a big dump these past couple of days, so it's just sitting at a small premium right now. So I think this would be the time to buy at a little over $10 if you want to. But if you're looking for just quick profits, then you could buy in now and then sell right before the merger happens. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Or you can wait until they officially complete the merger, and that way you know that your money is somewhat safe. I do think this is a good buy and a potential big player in lidar technology, but I personally will not be taking any positions until the merger goes through and we see that initial dump. With that being said, guys, I am going to be wrapping up the video here. I want to thank everyone for watching. I really do appreciate your time. If you guys can please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, I would really greatly appreciate it. Also, comment down below if you are going to buy this one or not, or if you already have a position. Let me know. Make sure you subscribe for future videos. I post every Monday and Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and sometimes I'll post a third video on Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!